African savanna, land of animals. Welcome to the Serengeti, where life is defined by a single powerful word, movement. Millions of lives move in unison, creating a living river stretching across the arid plains. It is the Great Migration, an arduous journey spanning thousands of miles in search of precious water. But every movement carries risk. It is an undeniable invitation to the grassland's apex predators. The wildebeest, the animal that dictates the rhythm of this entire ecosystem. Their very survival depends on a continuous, relentless supply of food and clean water. The greatest threat always lurks at the fringes of the herd, where the exhausted and the weak are found. It's not just lions. Packs of hyenas are also waiting for their opportune, unexpected feast. Joining the wildebeest are the zebra, who cooperate to enhance the group's ability to spot danger. Their striped coats are not just beautiful, but also serve to confuse insects and predators alike. The cheetah, the planet's fastest athlete, needing open ground to reach its incredible top speed. Tension is rising. The predator has locked onto its target and is preparing to launch a lightning-fast attack. Cheetah pounces. The speed tears through the air, and no prey can escape this pursuit. However, the wildebeest manages a perfect narrow escape. The predator must now accept failure. Just a few seconds of full sprint has drained its energy. Survival here is an exhausting war of attrition. Meanwhile, down on the ground, the smaller species continue with their own daily lives. Giraffes are the watchtowers. They can warn other species of distant dangers. They can access leaf sources that no other animal can reach, securing their exclusive diet. The African elephant are the landscape engineers, forging pathways and creating water holes. Deep maternal bonds ensure the young calf is always strictly protected within the family circle. The Cape buffalo is considered one of Africa's most dangerous animals due to its aggressive nature. They move in massive herds to provide mutual protection against lion attacks. The leopard is a master of camouflage, often lurking and storing its kills high up in the trees. Discretion and superior strength make the leopard the most successful nighttime predator. The rhinoceros, a symbol of resilience, but their numbers are tragically dwindling due to poaching. They live in solitude or small groups, maintaining a high state of alertness to every sound around them. The dry season arrives. The river is shrinking, forcing the Great Migration to face a life-or-death challenge. In the cracked mud pit, the Nile crocodile waits patiently, readying itself for the fatal lunge. The entire herd must trade security for the scarce, dwindling water supply. A young wildebeest bravely steps down. The tension has reached its absolute limit. Water explodes, a surprise attack from below, absolute speed and power unleashed. The sound of trampling and panic spreads through the herd. Every animal is scrambling for life. The predator is successful with its ancient ambush strategy. Losses along the journey are inevitable. That is the harsh price of survival. But the main herd has successfully crossed the deadly gauntlet, continuing their epic journey. The baboon, the cunning observer, taking advantage of the chaos to forage for food. They live in complex troops where hierarchy is determined by strength and intelligence. The small gazelle relying on speed and impressive leaping ability to escape its foes. The eland, the largest antelope species, able to survive without water for many weeks. African wild dogs are incredibly efficient and highly organized pack hunters. They communicate constantly using calls and gestures to coordinate their hunting actions. The ostrich, the world's largest bird, with an astonishing running speed that can reach 70 kilometers per hour. Finally, after immense hardship, the surviving individuals have reached the promised land. Lush green grass awaits, a fitting reward for their incredible perseverance. Vitality is restored across the savanna. A new cycle of survival has begun. Even the predators benefit from this temporary prosperity and abundance. But in Africa, nothing is permanent, and the weather cycle is already turning back. Storms are gathering, signaling that another arduous journey is about to begin. As night falls, the giant hippopotamuses begin to emerge from the water to graze on land. Although they appear slow, they are one of the most dangerous species if they feel threatened. The nocturnal owl takes flight, its keen eyes scanning the grassland for small prey. Hyenas are most active at night, leveraging the cover of darkness to coordinate their pack hunts. Their eerie laughter is a vital form of communication used to summon their clan members. A glorious sunrise brings the stunning spectacle of flamingos at the Soda Lake. Their unique beaks are inverted, helping them filter algae and small organisms from the water. The kudu antelope with its magnificent twisted horns, used in battles to win over mates. The oryx survives in extremely arid environments, absorbing much of its water directly from its food. The secretary bird is a unique terrestrial raptor, using its powerful legs to strike down snakes. The The male lion asserts his authority. His mighty roar is the law of this territory. Relentless power is exchanged for long rest periods under the intense daytime sun. The marabou stork, often called the undertaker bird, an essential scavenger of the savanna. The black rhino is more reclusive, a species facing severe and critical threats of extinction. The scars on its hide tell a story of constant, relentless struggle for survival. The water sources have dried up, the grass has withered, signaling a new migration must soon begin. The anxious face of the wildebeest recognizes the harsh environmental shift. Even the predator must abide by the unbreakable laws of water and food availability. Survival instinct dictates they must merge into a colossal herd, preparing to move out. It's not over yet. A sudden dust storm is approaching, the final brutal test of the dry season. The entire herd is enveloped in a thick veil of dust, reducing visibility to almost zero. Lost calves frantically search for their mothers amidst the chaos and panicked calls. Even the strength of the lion becomes irrelevant against the fury of the wilderness. After the storm, the savanna returns to silence, now covered in a fine layer of dust. They have overcome one more hurdle, but the relentless search for water continues. The African savanna is where life and death constantly merge in an eternal, endless dance. This is a story of instinct, of resilience, and the sheer power of being in numbers. Every single day is a challenge, and every sunrise brings a promise of survival. Even amidst all the harshness, there are beautiful moments of love and enduring hope. The Serengeti is the wild heart of the planet, where stories of survival never truly end. But in Africa, nothing is permanent. The sky is changing color, heralding a new cycle. The anxious face of the wildebeest recognizes the imminent and harsh environmental shift approaching. The storm is gathering, the rain will bring life, but also the immediate start of new hardships. With new life flourishing on the grasslands, the vulnerable will find additional opportunities to fight. The predator has rested enough, readying itself for the high-stakes chases under the first seasonal rain. The great cycle of life continues, never truly ceasing across this magnificent land. The spirit of Africa, survival, harshness, and eternal untamed wild beauty. Thank you for joining our journey. See you in the next epic stories from the wild world.